So we are actually on top of a space rocket right now.
Yes, sir. Look at that, boys. Hell yeah, it is.
Here's some of the pentagram. Someone got burnt.
My favorite finds in the Everglades.
That thing's pretty.
Oh yeah. Dude, what a beauty. What a beauty. Chip. I gotta remember to make sure you're in 3 pedal assist. All right, y'all, I traded in the swamp buggy and the side-by-side for some bicycles. Even got a cute little basket on one of them. Yes, sir. Catch me in a fast lane near you.
Here we go, guys. We got the Python Cowboys original.
Yes, sir.
First time. Hop up there on that seat, boss.
I wish I had a little bell on it. I'm gonna fall over if I don't get moved.
Hop up there on that seat.
I can't get on the seat. What, you got all the way up? Son of a bitch.
He always is fucking with me about being short. Finally, I get him for being short.
All right, here we go. Stay inside, folks. The biker gang is out and about. Gotta catch some snakes. All right, y'all, we got a good one for you today. We're heading out python hunting out in the Everglades, and this time we're taking some bicycles. Travis, you look like you belong on a bicycle, dude. I mean, you're in your natural habitat right now.
You like my socks like that?
Is this how you get around Chicago? These ain't no ordinary bicycles. These are badass electric bicycles, and these things are actually pretty freaking sweet. All right, here we are. Start of the Aerojet buildings. Aerojet is an abandoned space rocket facility from the Cold War that's out in the middle of the Everglades and has a pretty crazy past. It's been a while since I've been out here. This is all new shit.
You know the purpose of this whole building?
Yeah, so during the Cold War, during the space race, this was like a secret testing facility where Aerojet was testing solid rocket fuel to try to get us to the moon. And it was like big top secret place out in the middle of the Everglades.
Holy shit.
And then I think they decided to go with liquid rocket fuel, and they just shut the whole place down and banned it.
No way.
I haven't been out here for a while, so let's walk around and let's see what's going on.
Crazy, man, crazy.
I wonder if there's ever been a python like inside of here. This is the coolest shit ever. Oh my god. SOS Cuba. This is fucking.
Should have brought my headlamp out. You can see people like to come out here and graffiti and sometimes even do some illegal activities. Let's see if the whole sacrifice is still here. Here's some of the pentagram. See the tip of the star? What's that?
You ever genuinely scared in this place?
Yeah, a little bit, maybe when I first started coming out, but I always had like a shotgun in the truck, and my truck was right there lighting the whole place up, so it wasn't too bad. Careful of this shit, dude. Watch where you're walking on some of these, because they'll rust out and you'll fall through that.
Shit, Mike, there's lights for your barn up there.
Hell yeah. I'll let you climb up there. Oh yeah. Someone got burnt. Whole bathroom. This was said, kids ruin Satan's like good time or something like that. I can't remember. It looks like it's sprayed over it. And there's where that like little girl's dress was with it looked like blood on it, and like a sleeping bag with something in it. And then it said like we gave her to the devil or something crazy. It says she was only 9. Yeah, I think they spray painted over it. Yeah, I think it was there, or is it in there? In the past, I've found some pretty interesting stuff out here. Between the graffiti, shell casings from people shooting guns, and even a satanic sacrifice that was investigated by the police. Yeah, let's get the out of that room. There's so many upside down crosses and shit, dude. And a couple pythons. There it is. Bane of the Everglades. We're gonna make our way to the back of the facility. There's actually a space rocket that's in the ground in like a 200-foot missile silo. It's pretty wild. So we're gonna go check it out, see if we can get a look at it. A lot of times they have it blocked off. I haven't been back here in a little while, but hopefully we can check it out. Them deer flies are no joke out here. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yes, sir. All right, get ready for these dips. Don't just drive into it and kill yourself. Get ready to slow down. Yeah. Didn't know I could do tricks. Perfect. Because it's such a hazard and they notice people like to sneak out here, the state of Florida has actually covered up the top of the missile silo with these big barricades. So in order to see it, you have to crawl in and look down through the metal grate, and you're standing 150 foot or more on top of this missile silo. So we are actually on top of a space rocket right now. This thing's over 100 feet in the ground, up to 200 foot in this missile silo. I think the rocket itself is like 150 foot, and it's pretty wild. Craziest part to me is just how they put this into the ground. I mean, this is limestone in the middle of the swamp, and this is definitely a feat of American engineering. Pretty badass. You wouldn't want to fall down in there. And Sammy put it together that they cut this out. This is a repair from someone come in here and closed it up. Cut that out, rappelled down to graffiti the side of that freaking missile.
Dude, so they cut that right there?
They cut this grate out, slid down.
Holy shit, people are nuts.
Crazy, crazy. I mean, I'm into catching snakes and hogs, and I guess they're into that.
Wow.
They could still be in there.
They could still be in there. Yes, sir. You're on Trapper Mike adventure now. Look at that. They're just passing snakes left and right. Thank God I'm here. Oh no. Another moccasin, of course. God dog it. Yeah. Ain't nothing for the electric. Phew. I gotta remember to. Make sure you're in 3 pedal assist. God dog it. Well, we can see they're crash rated. My balls ain't though. Goodness gracious. Oh. Thank God I just had 2 children. I tell you what, this bike is a beast. I just took it through all kind of stuff, incline, decline, through some nasty clay mud. I even wiped out on it because it's all slippery, and the bike held up great. Well, I'm sure glad we came down this path to test out these bikes, because wouldn't you know it, here's a python. Python right here. We were just about to miss this thing. Look at this. Here, somebody grab this. Come grab this tail. gonna help you work that body out. It's tangled up in there. I can't even find that body. Probably gonna get bit. Oh, here it is. You ready? Pull them out. Yes, sir. Look at that, boys. Hell yeah, it is.
Get away.
Look at that, right on an arrow. Hell yeah.
Damn, brownhead cat.
Put them,
Be careful, step on that guy.
put them on the old bike there. I think I'm sold on these bikes.
I really like them, Mike.
What do you think about that?
Hell yeah, boys.
Hell yeah, buddy.
Yes. Nice work.
That's what we're talking about right there. Hell yeah. We didn't even get to the good spot yet. We're already 12 miles on these bikes. I got a lot of faith in these things, so we're gearing up to hit another spot that's a good trek away.
How did you see that?
Spot, dude. Hold on, I need a video of this. That's my favorite.
I had a feeling I was gonna find one.
Yes,
That's the only other one I see out here,
one of my
besides a
favorite-
python.
My favorite finds in the Everglades. Yellow rat snake. Dude, look how pretty. Just a baby. Oh, that one's really pretty.
Look, he's got like those rat snake bars in him. I wonder if it's just because he's a juvenile. I don't find any this big.
Sick find.
Yeah, it is a yellow. Look at the head.
That thing's pretty.
That might be our reflection.
Somebody's in there. That was the light. There's no lights. There's somebody's there, dude.
Really?
No, we ain't going.
Oh, someone is in there. You wanna go in there?
Hear that? Mine just dropped a bar. It just dropped one bar. And it has like 12 bars.
Dude, that's insane.
Yeah. This area is pretty amazing. A lot of it's really pretty and it's a large expanse, and I've caught a ton of pythons out here. See, this normally is full of water. It's like a big reservoir. Look at that possum out there. Dude, we used to never see animals out here. That shows, man, making a difference. Out here when I used to hunt this, and I used to hunt it a bunch, you would rarely see wildlife. So it shows that all the work we've been doing is making a difference. We're making our way further out. You can see black sky, bunch of nothingness, straight Everglades. And there's Miami. Just glowing. Over there's the tip of Florida. Start getting into the Keys. Little mid-hunt snack.
Oh, the old ruffles.
Oh yeah.
Safe option always.
And then for dessert,
Oh my god.
I know a thing or two.
Trapper box, the snack monster.
What did your mom pack you for lunch?
Walnut.
Damn.
Walnuts.
Vienna sausage.
What do you got here? This is old man food right here. The original Vanderkamp.
We all decided to stop and eat a little bit of food, and Sammy grossed us out when he pulled out his. For a man that lives off of Mountain Dew, Slim Jims, and chain smoked cigarettes, this might be a step up.
Bro. What do you just stick your tongue in there or something?
Kind of like diarrhea. python right there. Right in the middle of that field. Grab a, well, we'll come back for it. Yeah, boys. Dude, that's a good one. Oh yeah. Dude, what a beauty. What a beauty. Wanna grab it?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. That's what we're talking about, fellas. What a beauty. Big old fat female. She probably got some developing eggs in there, but they're not low yet. That is a pretty one.
Hell yeah, boys. These bugs are wild out here.
Number 2. Old biker gang strikes again.
Oh yeah, that right there is a good one. Pick her up, Mike, and put her on my shoulder. Bring in a picture. Oh.
There you go, son.
That's a good one, dude. Hell yeah, that's good.
You trying to lose your light again? Sammy was complaining all night how he couldn't bring his dog Phoenix out here. And would you look at that, he still found a way to brag.
Goddamn, the oldest, the blindest. And I still have to carry the damn snake.
Hey, we gotta keep you young, buddy.
Just because he sees it, you know.
Making you catch it and all.
Feel glad I told you where it was at.
Hell yeah, fellas. All right, number 2. Electric bikes do it again for us. This is a big old female. Probably going to get in a nesting location. Even looks like she got a little bit of a meal inside of her right there. And she must have just come out of this, trying to cross that dried up marsh there, and luckily we were able to see her, and old Sammy snatched her up. Really happy to catch this python. Good size, real pretty, will make a lot of nice leather products. Looks like we didn't get to it quite quick enough. It has a little bit of a meal inside of it, but at least we stopped it from laying any eggs or getting any more of our native wildlife. What? Big fat possum. Look at this son of a gun. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? That is a fat son of a gun. Holy cow, boys. That's the biggest one I've seen in a little bit.
No way.
Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. You know, these bikes are pretty amazing. We went over 22 miles through some pretty nasty stuff. Some of it paved, a lot of it not. I really feel like we kind of put them to the test, at least a nice beginning test. So these things are pretty impressive. I would not hesitate to take it far out. I even like these things so much, I got Sammy designing and getting ready to build a lighting rack system for them. We're gonna use my Dakota lithium batteries. They're real light and powerful. We're gonna put them in the wagon and build a lighting system that kind of goes over my head where I have light bars. So it's kind of like a mini version of my truck. I may look a little goofy, but you ain't gonna laugh when I'm stacking full of pythons. Dude, these are badass. I'll definitely be using this thing for all kind of stuff. Put her through hell and she held up. Don't get too much better. Thanks a bunch for watching, y'all. We really appreciate it. And thanks to Electric Bike for hooking us up with these bikes. These things are sick. If y'all want to come down here, hunt with us, maybe come on a electric bike tour. Pythons, iguanas, gators, hogs, all kind of stuff. Come down, run with me and the dogs. You won't be disappointed. Visit pythoncowboy.com. Check out the website, book a hunt, shop leather products, check out the Auto Children book. And we greatly appreciate the support, guys. We'll see you on the next one.